Did you know that Imane Khelif, the Olympic gold medalist from Algeria, has a bold response to the controversy surrounding her gender eligibility? Amid global debates and political pressure, Khelif vows to defend her title at the 2028 Los Angeles Games. Will her determination to rise above these challenges signal a turning point in sports policies? Stay tuned to see how this unfolds. In the realm of sports, the intersection of gender identity and athletic competition has become a battleground for broader societal issues, particularly in the context of the upcoming 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. Imane Khelif, the Algerian gold medalist who recently triumphed at the Paris Olympics, finds herself at the center of this contentious debate. Amidst a backdrop of political maneuvering, Khelif has publicly declared her intention to defend her title, asserting, "I will give you a straightforward answer. I am not transgender." This statement, made in an interview with ITV, underscores her determination to rise above the fray of controversy that has enveloped her sport. Yet, the implications of her words extend far beyond personal resolve. They reflect a systemic struggle between elite stakeholders, such as political figures in governing bodies, and marginalized athletes who seek to assert their rights and identities. The recent executive order signed by former President Donald Trump, which bans transgender women from competing in female sports, serves as a stark illustration of this power dynamic. Trump's assertion that Khelif is a male boxer not only misrepresents her identity but also highlights the broader societal tendency to marginalize those who do not conform to traditional gender norms. This pattern recalls historical instances where marginalized groups have been systematically excluded from spaces of power and recognition. For instance, the civil rights movement of the 1960s sought to dismantle similar structures of oppression, advocating for equality and justice in the face of institutional discrimination. Khelif's journey is emblematic of the ongoing struggle for recognition and fairness in sports. After being disqualified by the International Boxing Association due to a controversial gender eligibility test, she was later cleared to compete by the International Olympic Committee, which faced significant backlash for its governance issues. This contrast between the IBA's actions and the IOC's eventual support for Khelif raises critical questions about the integrity of governing bodies in sports. How can organizations claim to uphold fairness while simultaneously enforcing policies that disproportionately affect marginalized athletes? Furthermore, as Khelif prepares for the Los Angeles Games, she embodies a spirit of resilience, stating, "I believe that if the old Imane operated at 50% of her potential, then the Imane Khelif of today is even more motivated and determined." Her words resonate with those who have faced similar challenges, suggesting that adversity can fuel a deeper commitment to one's goals. As the debate over transgender athletes continues to unfold, the implications for the future of sports are profound. Khelif's call for the next president of the IOC to lead with true sportsmanship and uphold the values of fair play reflects a desire for a more equitable system. Paradoxically, while elite stakeholders may seek to impose restrictive policies, the voices of marginalized athletes like Khelif are gaining prominence, challenging the status quo. Will the IOC heed this call for change, or will it continue to prioritize political agendas over the principles of inclusivity and fairness? As we look ahead to the 2028 Olympics, the outcome of this struggle will not only shape the future of sports but also serve as a litmus test for society's commitment to justice and equality. In my view, the controversy surrounding Imane Khelif's victory and her determination to defend her title at the 2028 Summer Games in Los Angeles highlights a deeper issue within the world of sports: the systemic exclusion and vilification of marginalized groups. Khelif's stance against political figures like Donald Trump, who seek to control and regulate the participation of trans and DSD athletes, reveals the stark reality of a power structure that uses sports as a battleground for cultural wars. The IOC's hesitance to address this issue reflects a broader reluctance to challenge the status quo, where the voices of the elite continue to drown out those of athletes who deserve to compete on equal footing. With each passing day, the question remains, how long can we continue to let powerful figures manipulate the rules of sport to serve their own agenda, at the expense of fairness and inclusion? Subscribe y dale like para mantener informado.